Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your tarot card for the week of July 19th, 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, keep in mind, Aquarius, this is not what you don't see coming for the week ahead. I already released those readings, and I know for this week's message, some of you resonated with it, some of you did not. I know as an Aquarius rising, I did not. So I apologize for that. Maybe the tarot card of the week reading will benefit those of you that did not resonate with that message. But anyway, the tarot card of the week reading isn't necessarily what you don't see coming for the week ahead, but it is something like a direct message to you from source, something that they want you to consider this week so you can make the best decision for you and your life at this time. So hopefully more of you will resonate with this. Without all of that said, now let's begin. Tapping into the Aquarius collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. And I apologize if you can hear the hum of the AC, but it is 98 degrees up here. The later in the day it gets, the warmer it gets. This is my third floor office space, so I apologize for that. What does Aquarius need to know? What is their tarot card of the week here for the week of July 19th, 2026? One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the Four of Cups. What offer or opportunity is being presented to you that you may not be recognizing? And then at the bottom of the deck, you have where is a new beginning happening in your life? Maybe you're not recognizing the new beginning. Tell me more about this here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is the Four of Cups their tarot card of the week? What offer or opportunity is being presented to you that you may not be recognizing? For the Aquarius collective here, one more shuffle. Thank you. We have the World card, okay? We have the Two of Swords, and we have the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have Strength. So there is something that has ended or is in the process of ending. We have Leo here in the Strength card. We're only a couple of days away from Leo season. Two of Swords, I feel like you're not seeing this ending as an opportunity to have a new beginning. But Six of Swords, you are moving away from something here. Situation, environment, or connection that was no longer either emotionally fulfilling for you or financially fulfilling. No longer intellectually stimulating. Tell me about that World card. Tell me about the World card here for Aquarius. Why is the World card here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The World card is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Tower, and the Sun. Wow. Bottom of the deck, the Fool card again. So something here that was emotionally or mentally dysregulating for you. This feels upending. This feels like, I can't believe that this is happening, or I can't believe that this is happening again. And this could be someone, and I'm speaking like you, who feels like they have been manipulated or lied to or gaslit. There are arguments here. There's conflict. There's possible triangulation. There's a feeling here of, I need to leave this person in the past. And again, it could be a boss. It could be your neighbor, your community, social circle, you know, a friend. It doesn't have to just be one person. It certainly could be a lover. Whoever this person is for you, it's like, I really need to leave this in the past. I can't believe that this happened or this happened again. I don't want to think about it anymore. Whatever occurred here came in like a bolt of lightning, the Tower card. Now, astrologically, that's Pluto, and Pluto is the modern day ruler of Scorpio. So I usually see that Scorpionic energy, like something here is like coming to an end or is radically being transformed. But lately, I've been seeing it as you, believe it or not. I've been seeing it as Uranus, which is your modern day ruling planet, your traditional ruling planet with Saturn. And Uranus is this instant communication, this instant, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. It literally comes out of nowhere. It's like literally a bolt of lightning, like we see hitting this tree or this bush here. So whatever came in quickly, but it came in to clear something that was no longer beneficial to you, so the Sun can come in, Leo season. So you can have this new beginning. So some of you may not be understanding why the situation, environment, or connection came to an end or is in the process of closing out. Even if you're the one who triggered or created that Tower moment, there could still be some feeling here like, I can't believe that happened, or I don't know why that happened, or why it had to happen that way. But I think what you're not seeing is something better wants to come in for you. Two of Swords. Tell me about the Two of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Two of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, the Two of Pentacles. I feel like whatever this has been for you, we'll just call it the chapter, okay, that past chapter. I think it was difficult for you. I think for some of you, it even affected your health. The universe wants to push you in a new direction, okay, towards expansion, towards growth. Whatever that was, it was limited, okay? It's sort of like when you're a bird and you're put in a cage, but then the bird ends up growing and you need to get a new cage for it. And the size of that cage was not changing. It was becoming too small for you, too restrictive. And maybe right now you don't understand why the marriage is falling apart or the relationship is ending or why you quit the job. You're like, oh God, why did I do that? Or why they maybe even fired you. Again, whatever this has been for you, I feel like you outgrew it. I think you outgrew it, and I think towards the end it became increasingly difficult to exist in it. And so if this is your message, the explanation here of why it had to close out was because something or someone better wants to come in, and it's the universe's way to like push you onto the path. Six of Swords. Tell me about the Six of Swords here. Now, I often say with the Six of Swords card, if we look at the suit of the sword suit, we have the Five of Swords, which is here, this chaos and conflict. And then we have the Six of Swords, but what comes right after it is the Seven of Swords. So there is something here about the universe wanting to push you in another direction, but notice the slow fire burn cards to do that. So I feel like this new direction, like, don't go too quickly. Like, don't be so quick to end up in the next relationship. Don't be so quick to sell the house. Don't be so, you know, there's something here about moving along and allowing the universe to move you forward, like at its speed, but I don't feel this big rush of a push here. Clarify that Six of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. I think if you go too fast, it could be like a mistake here. We have the Chariot, we have the Emperor, and we have the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. You are moving forward. You are accelerating in speed here towards a new passionate beginning, new creative beginning. Again, it could be in work. It could be a living situation, because what comes after the Three of Wands is the Four of Wands. It certainly can be one relationship closing out and you're now moving into another. The Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Ten of Cups. Oh my God. There's the Four of Wands, the Six of Cups. You are on the fast track here towards another connection in your life, professional, platonic, or romantic. This is the connection you're supposed to be in, at least for this point in your life. I want to get 3 cards on that message that I got about not going too fast, because this is exciting. Okay, this is exciting. This is, oh my God, this is the job I want. I'm not telling you that it's bad for you. Clearly with those cards there, the underlying energy at the bottom of the deck, it all seems very positive. But I did get that message about let's not go too fast. And why is that? Can I get 3 cards on what was that message about not going too fast? One more shuffle. Thank you. Why don't go too fast? Ace of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Three of Pentacles. I feel like there's a triangulation here happening. I hate to be the person to say that to you, but the Ace of Wands, the Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. The only thing we don't have on the table is the Three of Swords. Don't go too fast with this. There's something here. Someone needs to close out something else. So it's like, let's use work as an example. This could be you just lost your job, okay? Maybe you quit, maybe you got fired. You don't understand why that happened. The universe is like, well, that had to happen because we have a better job for you. Now you receive this job offer. You're like, oh my God, I went on the interview. It sounds amazing. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to move forward with it. It's like you're getting all excited, but what you don't know is the person who currently has the position, they haven't been let go. There's something like that here happening. So you're getting all excited to start on Monday. Meanwhile, the boss hasn't fired the person in that position. You're closing out this relationship and you're so excited that you met this person and you're in sync, and you know, there's heat here, there's sexual attraction, there's love, there's connection, but they haven't completely ended things with their other person. Maybe they have to go through a divorce or finalize it. Maybe they have to break up with the person. There's something here like that at play. There's There's someone else here in the mix, either on your part or their part, that's not completely out of the picture. So is this the new beginning you wanted? Yes, but the reason why you have to go slow, someone here has to do some cleanup on aisle 2. I hate to make it sound that way, or I should say aisle 3. Anything else Aquarius needs to know about this? Yeah, there's definitely some cleanup work here to do. Tell me about the cleanup. So you do have a new beginning. If you're not understanding why that ending occurred, it's because there's a new beginning that wants to come in for you, but there's a need here for you to go slow, because either you have to fully close that out, or whoever you're engaging with next needs to close something out. And maybe it's both of you, I don't know. Maybe you have to give your job notice and they have to fire the person in the position, you know. Again, apply it to your life how you see fit. Anything else about this? One more shuffle. Thank you. Anything else about this? 6 of Cups, 8 of Swords, and the Devil. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Pentacles. This came out in your other reading. There's just something here about, I'm not telling you not to move forward as an Aquarius rising. This all sounds wonderful. But someone is still tied to something else. Again, it could be that they haven't let go of the partner. You're signing on to an apartment. Meanwhile, it's currently occupied. Like the landlord or the owner of the building hasn't told the other tenant that they got to get out, because you now have signed a lease to move in a month. There's something like that here. There's a third energy here on your part or on their part that hasn't been fully given their walking papers or hasn't been released, or there's something still here that needs to be cleared up. And maybe this is for you, Aquarius. Maybe you're in the process of getting a divorce and you have this new relationship, and although it seems wonderful and exciting, you still have to clear this up. Like this isn't fully closed out. So again, it's either on your part or this person's part. Something here needs to be closed out. Someone is still tied here to something in the past, or someone that is exiting. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. 3 cards of advice here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your advice. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. That's a lot of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups. Your advice here is, there's something here about you staying very grounded throughout all of this, because all of these other cards are very exciting. You know, the Emperor to Knight of Wands, the Sun card, the 3 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, we saw the 10 of Cups, right? So this is all very exciting energy, the Fool card energy. This is a lot of forward movement, and there's something here about just pulling yourself back a little bit in that 9 of Pentacles energy. This is like a moment of balance for you, recalibration, focusing on your security, focusing on your freedom. For those of you who are like, you need to become single, free, and independent of something before you move forward with this. There's something like that here for you. This is like all about staying grounded. Yes, your 9 of Cups is here, your wish fulfillment. I'm telling you, 5 of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the 4 of Pentacles. I think it's something here, I think for most of you, this is you. You have to release something else before you can move on with this person. But take it how, take it how it resonates. It's either you or this other individual. And again, I don't know who they are to you. The new friend, the boss, the business partner, the romantic partner. Either you or them need to move on from someone, or again, give someone their notice, or break the lease, again, if this is like a landlord type of thing. But for the interim, for this week, just stay grounded, focus on your pentacle resources, and if you have any cleanup to do on aisle 2, make sure you're tending to that this week. And I would ask questions of this person, like, okay, the position that you're hiring me for, is it vacated at this time? The apartment that you're offering me, is it vacated at this time? If not, when will it be vacated? If you're in a relationship with someone where they have something else closing out, it's important for you to ask them, questions. Well, when is the divorce final? Or when are you telling him or her that it's over? And if it's you, there's something here about you telling the next person, yes, I'm currently employed, but if you offer me the job, I'll be giving the current employer 1 week notice, 1 day notice, whatever it is. If you accept me for this apartment, I just want you to know that I currently have a lease somewhere else, but I'm going to have to give them notice, and I need like 30 or 60 days. There's a no communication here. It's all pentacles. So something here, 1, stay grounded, 2, focus on yourself. And if it's If it's this individual, then I feel like you have to ask questions because there are no swords here. So you need questions. And if it's you, who you have to disentangle yourself from something, I think you just need to be honest with who the new person is here. That's all. I just feel like honesty is the best policy here for you this week, and stay as grounded as you can. You have a beautiful new beginning, and it is part of your wish fulfillment. So congratulations on that. That is what I have for you. If you like that message, resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.